What's up, guys? It's your boy Jalen here, and as you already know, it's time for another one. Yes, it's time for another freaking video. Now, if you guys are new to my YouTube channel, if it's your first time actually seeing my face or knowing of my existence, then hey, welcome. While you're here, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and if you guys have already subscribed, then you guys know already how we do on this channel, how we get down with the get down. Don't forget to turn this post notification on, that way whenever I post anything, you guys can be informed. You can come over, check it out, see what I'm up to and all that hoopla. And without any further ado, guys, let's get right into this video. So it's not often that I do story times on my channel, and I really like telling stories. I have a lot of stories that I can tell. All the stories are not necessarily about myself, but I do have some awesome stories that I've heard, like awesome stories that my mom has told me about her childhood and growing up and stuff, that I feel like they're very great stories that can actually be written into books, or maybe even like a series or a movie or something. And like, why not share them, right? They're not my stories, but why not share them? They're cool. So I might not necessarily remember all the details, and it wasn't from my perspective or my point of view, so I can't really give you facts. I can just go off of what I was told. So yeah, this is gonna be a story time, and this story time is gonna be about the time that my mom hit her primary school principal with a bell in his back and ran home. Yes, my mom is a very special individual, let's just put it that way. She's very special. Now, my mom was and still is the type of tomboyish, hardcore, no nonsensical type of mother. She's hardworking, and she's funny as hell. She's down to earth as hell, but she's nonsensical, and she can be somewhat of, you know what, let me just leave it at that. She's just special. Let's just say that my mom is special. Now, the story I'm about to tell you, like I said, is the time that she actually hit her principal in his back with a bell. Now, mind you, she's in primary school, so she's not even like a teenager or like a grown-ass woman. She's a child. So that should tell you a lot about the type of person that she was and still is, actually. So yeah, so based on what she told me, there was this girl, right? You know, in all situations, in all walks of life, there are people who are more fortunate than others. In all schools, there are different categories of students, you know, the popular ones, the nerdish ones, the quiet ones, there are all types of students, all types of people. So there was this girl, I wonder if I should call her name. You know what, I'm gonna leave people's name because I don't want anybody suing me or cursing me out. So let's just say we're gonna call her Jenny. Let's just call her Jenny. So there was this girl, Jenny, right? Now, Jenny belonged to a family that was well off. Okay, so she would come to school with a lot of snacks, you know, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good shit. Now, back in the day, I think they still have this, but there was this salami sausage, right? It used to be wrapped in like a red wax paper or something, and it used to smell really, really, really good. It would like twist up your tongue if you just take like a bite of it, but it was really, really, really good. So my mom said she always used to come to school, Jenny always used to come to school with that salami and bread, or she would come with salami and cheese, bread and cheese, bread and salami. Like, she was bougie. Let's just say that she was the bougie type. So she would always come to school with salami and bread and stuff, and it would always be smelling nice. So yeah, while she's in her seat or like not paying attention, my mom was like, well, are you gonna share this salami and bread? Because you're just here, you know, the smell is still in the classroom, you have everybody feeling hungry, and you just have that shit to yourself, so what's good? No, she wasn't the sharing type, so she didn't want to share her shit, and my mom wasn't having it. So my mom actually took the child's bread and salami and ate it. Now, like every other student would do, I mean, I came to school with my shit, it's not even break time, I haven't tasted my stuff, you just took my shit and ate it. So she went to complain to the teacher. The teacher, however, went to the principal, and the principal came to the class, you know, found out what was happening, and decided to spank my mom, or gave her an ass whooping, as we would say. So the type of person that my mom was, she wasn't going to let that pass so easily. She was wrong and still wanted to be strong. So she was like, okay, she's not gonna let that slide. If you hit her, it doesn't matter how old you are, how big you are, how tall you are, how small you are, or it doesn't matter, she will hit you back, because that's the type of person she was. She was nonsensical. So yeah, I think he whooped her and he was leaving the class, right? She got upset. Like, he always used to rest the bell. Now, we used to have the type of bell where it had a handle. It was almost like a Hunchback of Notre Dame bell. So it had a handle, almost like a cowbell, like a handle, and you would ring it manually, right? To ring the bell for break and for assemblies and stuff. He would always rest that bell on the ledge of the windowsill, right? He'd always rest it there on the side of that window. Now, he was leaving, and my mom actually grabbed the bell, and while he was walking away, his name was actually Mr. Fox. That was his actual name. I think his surname was Fox, so I'm not making that up. That was the actual surname, Mr. Fox. And my mom actually grabbed the bell, and as he was walking, she swung it and hit him right in the center of his back with the bell. He didn't even have time to do anything, because I mean, you got hit in the back with a bell. What are you gonna do? So she hit him in the back with a bell. Now, there was, like, the way the corridor was set up in that primary school is that, like, there was a long corridor. At the end of the corridor, there's this wall, and then at the end of this wall, there's a drop. So my mom actually took a long run after she hit the principal. Keep in mind, that's the principal of the primary school. My mom is a kid. She hit him with that bell in his back. She took a long run, jumped over that wall, and sprinted home. Crazy. Now, I think she said when she actually went home, her parents asked her what happened. She told them what happened, and they still whooped her ass. So all in all, it didn't work out too well for her. But yeah, that's just a little backstory I wanted to give you guys, just to get a little idea of the type of mother that I have. Really. But yeah, so that was the story time about the time that my mom actually hit her principal in the back with a bell. And what upsets me the most is the fact that she was wrong. You ate the child's snack. You got an ass whooping for doing something wrong, and you still wanted to be upset for something wrong that you did. That's my mom. That's my mom. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this story time. It wasn't a long story, just a little backstory. There are a lot more stories to come, and there are a lot more interesting stories with more details to come. So if you guys actually want to hear more stories, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will be sure to oblige. Well, until my next video, however, keep it safe, fierce love, and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.